Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a less formal video where I'm going to be talking about my first real year on YouTube and what my plans are for the future of this channel, and also reflecting on what we've done so far. So I got some notes here that I'm going to be referencing every once in a while, and I'm going to talk through sort of why I started this channel, sort of what has evolved and what has changed, and what the future is going to hold. So I'm so excited that you've been here with me. If you're watching this, you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for being here with me. And if you're new, consider subscribing if you're into health, wellness, biohacking, sleep optimization, all that fun stuff. So let's just get into it. So first, the reason why I started this channel is because I felt like there was a values misalignment in my business where wellness was my top value, and I wasn't imbuing that into my business. I was working with a lot of companies and people who I enjoy working with, but not spending lots of time in the category or niche that I particularly am most excited about. Also, I had a friend about a year and a half ago take his life, and it was due to mental health issues, and it really hit me pretty hard. He was really close to me. And one of the last things he wrote on his Facebook wall was to make community and wellness a priority. So I sort of took that to heart and started embarking on this journey of building a community here on YouTube around wellness, around health, all these things that I talk about. And he really inspired me to, just go full force into it. So thank you. I know that you're watching me and looking over me and taking care of me. So thank you so much for the inspiration. And what I really hoped was that I could start bringing awareness and communicating about these different topics that are somewhat inaccessible to the general public and to my friends, and make them more accessible because of who I am and the way that I communicate. If there was someone who looked like me, talked like me, walked like me, who was talking about discussing the type of things that I'm discussing on my channel, then maybe my friend might still be here with us. So hopefully my videos have helped you or served you in some sort of way and helped you with your health, as that is the most important thing in this world. As we've seen this year, this interesting year we've had, it's never been as important as it is right now to take care of your health and to make that a top priority. I'd say more than anything, this process of building a channel on YouTube or starting a channel on YouTube has been quite the spiritual journey. And what I mean by that is there's a process of letting go of my ego, of needing things to be a certain way, of letting go of the results and detaching from the outcome, and really learning how to do things for intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation. If you know anything about growth on YouTube, you know that it will be super slow in the beginning. There's a very high barrier to entry, and that is the reason why I believe it's the best platform. Is the person who is consistent, the person who is willing to continually show up and get better and improve will eventually get traction, will eventually grow. So for me, it's been a practice of letting go. Like I put all this time into a video and it doesn't perform and it breaks my heart, but it's like, it's not about the metrics. It's about doing it for the right reason. It's about producing art. It's about putting a message out there, and it's about helping people. It's about providing value in the marketplace so that people can learn and they can grow and they can evolve. And I hope that as I continue to do this, I get better and better and better of letting go of the outcome and the numbers, because eventually the numbers are going to be really big. And if I let that go to my head, then I'm going to be in some deep trouble. And it stopped me for the longest time building my personal brand, building a YouTube channel, because I was very aware of the connection between mental health and spending more time on social media. So I've found very creative ways to grow an audience without losing myself in social media and separating myself from the numbers, from the notifications, from all the dopamine spikes that come from being a quote-unquote influencer or growing an audience. And I'm going to be sharing those on the channel probably in the coming year, because there's a lot that I think you could learn from creating a healthier relationship with your social media accounts or while you build an audience. So that's just something that I think needs to be talked about that isn't being talked about enough. So I really appreciate that if you've been here watching, that you have probably seen that I've been stumbling through finding my voice, finding my niche, and figuring out like what style I really like making videos in, and the way that I produce content. It has been quite the battle for me to figure out what is going to be sustainable, what is going to be fun, and what is also going to be valuable for my viewers and for my community. So this year's been really cool. I think I've added like 1,500 subscribers to the channel, maybe a little bit more. We're about to cross the threshold at the time of this recording, 4,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for trusting me. Thank you so much for believing in me. And I really appreciate all the support that you've given me. It means the world to me. This has not been easy, but it has been super fulfilling, and it has been challenging, and it has provided a really good vehicle for growth for myself. This last year, we've been able to work with some really cool companies. We partnered with an awesome infrared sauna company. We partnered with an awesome cold plunge company. We partnered with an awesome red light therapy company, a magnesium supplement company. I mean, the list goes on and on. I've had a lot of partners this year, people who have been willing to support the channel and be willing to collaborate and make awesome content to get you guys educated, to help you to learn as much as I'm learning as I go about exploring these different facets of the health and wellness world. So that's been really cool, and I'm super excited about some of the partners that I'm going to be working with next year, and some of the awesome products that I'm going to be able to share with you as well. So much cool stuff is happening in this world, and I can't wait to share it. It's very exciting what is becoming available as technology gets better and better and better. I feel like something that isn't talked about as much, when we're looking at like metrics and YouTube growth and just all the things, is just like, I'm getting messages now from people who have really been impacted by my videos, and that is probably one of the main motivators that keeps me going. Is a lot of the times, people are watching my videos and they don't comment, and so I don't know who they are. I don't know who my viewers even are. I don't know who you are. If you're watching this video, please let me know who you are. Let me know what's been your favorite video, and would love to hear from you. That gives me fuel to make better content, to keep going. And there are a handful of you that I know that continue to watch every video, and you've reached out to me and you sent me a message about how it's impacted you. And I always have you in mind when I'm making a video. I'm always thinking about you, and it makes my job, it makes this whole process, I think, more fulfilling, because it's not about me. I'm many times doing things in the service of others and thinking about how I can help people. So it's an amazing gift that you've given me. So thank you so much for that. So huge celebration for me was I was able to build and launch my first course, which is the Sleep Advantage, which, shameless plug, you can go check out in the description or at thesleepadvantage.co, which helps high performers and entrepreneurs optimize their sleep. And I've gotten a decent amount of customers, which has been really cool to see people transform their sleep. It's something that I struggled with. It's something that has a lot of people have issues with, and people in my family very close to me have really bad problems with their sleep. And so it's been such a great process to put a course together, synthesize the information, and actually build a marketing funnel, set it up and sell it, and have people get awesome results and then report back and then tell me about their testimonial and the transformation that's taken place. So that is super cool. I can't wait to scale that course. I can't wait to launch some other things to my customer base, because there's so many different things that I'm learning that I think could help people in so many different ways. But I get to do one thing at a time, so just gonna focus on that course for now, but know that there will be more stuff in the future. All right, so let's talk about the future. Let's talk about the plans for the future. So I'm setting a target, I guess right now, for 50,000 subscribers in the next year. And it's not just about the number of subscribers. I really want to cultivate depth in the community. I really want there to be a lot of engagement. I want people to meet each other. I want everyone to be interacting, and I'm focused on going deep, not wide. I really believe that now more than ever, we need intimacy, and I have no interest in being famous. My interest is building a real community of people who I want to spend time with and who I can serve in a meaningful way, and who want to spend time with me and who want to collaborate and want to help and all the things. So on that note, I'm also going to be doing a lot of collaborations with people in the health space, and I'd love to know who do you think I should collaborate with? I got some amazing collaborations set up. I'm actually at someone's house, a friend of mine's house, another YouTuber's house who I'm going to be doing a video with that should be coming out soon. And there's going to be a lot more expansion around the different topics that I'm going to be covering. So some of the things that I'm going to go into are resilience, building resilience, HRV, nervous system, dopamine, brain health, gut health, lifestyle optimization, time freedom. These are some of the topics that I think are more important now as we're in sort of a weird situation, but also just things that have helped me tremendously that I think if someone had shared with me could have completely changed the trajectory for me, or at least sped things up quite a bit. And then what I really want to know from you guys is, what do you want to learn? I want to know, what are the other subjects that you want me to cover? What products do you want me to review? I'm totally open to different suggestions. I'm sure there's so much stuff that you guys know about that I don't know about, that I could find the right experts, or I could bring the right people in, or I could connect with the right company, and I can make some awesome content that is going to be super fun to make, but it's also like really going to address some problems and help solve some situations in people's lives. So with that being said, I believe that this year was very much a setup year, and I want to celebrate the setup. It's been an amazing time to build a foundation, but I believe that next year is going to be a big harvest year. And let's celebrate the setup year that 2020 was, and let's celebrate the harvest year that 2021 can be. And thank you so much for being here with me, and I can't wait to see you in the new year, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace. Be well.